Hi, Brian McAvoy with Inside Out Trading here, and today's topic is about how it's really just flat out naive to dismiss, conspiracy theories. It really is, and here's why. If you think about it, the people who are extremely wealthy and extremely powerful didn't get there by accident. They got there because they are very good at planning and following through with their plans, hence conspiring. Because as we all know, people look out for themselves, and especially powerful people, people who are power hungry, do tend to be a little bit self-centered. They're more worried about themselves than they are others. So are they going to conspire in their own favor? Probably a lot of times to the disadvantage of others and at the expense of others, of course. It's been true throughout history. So to think that just because we're in a modern age, we have all the nice conveniences, and it's not the medieval times anymore, that these people have simply gone away. Again, it's just very naive. Now, if the same thing's true in the trading world, and those players are here as well in the markets, understanding that okay, yes, these powerful market manipulators do exist. Okay, that's fine. What does that mean for us, though? Well, it means that you need to be able to be a good trader. Now, I want to share something else with you, and don't be offended, but this is one thing that I found. Another thing that a lot of people are very naive about at their own peril and expense is when it comes to trading systems. You see, for years now, I've had people coming to me for help with hesitation, fear, anxiety, doubt, confidence issues, all kinds of stuff in their trading. And one thing that I found, 98% of the time, actually I ran the numbers one time a year or so ago, it was like 98.4% of the time, people would have problems with their system, functional problems. See, one thing that people are naive about, and even very experienced traders oftentimes, and no fault of their own, but people think that, okay, just because I figured out a good idea to get in and out of the market, or maybe I've identified a pattern or whatever, everybody just assumes naively that they know how to write a good system. They know how to document a system properly. And it's just not the case. I know several people, they create systems and they sell them, and they're good systems, and these are ethical people. I'm not talking about the scam artists. I'm talking about guys who know what they're doing. And they make good systems, and they're doing it, so that they can provide good systems for other people. And the funny thing is, they have the same complaints as their clients. As 30, 60 days after the people get their systems, they're not using them anymore. They're not following them. And when I first looked into this a few years ago, I found that even those systems, not where the people, the traders created them themselves, but these are professionals that created the systems. There were functional problems with the system itself, the way it was documented. And this is something where it comes at a great expense, and not just from a functional standpoint and a financial standpoint, but from a psychological standpoint. If your trading system has functional flaws, it is going to affect your ability to trade consistently. I mean, this I learned. I've seen it in trading tons of times, but even back when I was in quality engineering and manufacturing, we would know that if we were getting inconsistent performance out of a department or a particular job, the first thing that we did was we went and we looked at the documentation, because a poorly documented job, if the documents are poor, the people aren't going to follow them. They're not, because they aren't good documents. And conversely, where the documents are proper, the people we will definitely tend to see more consistent performance, day to day, shift to shift, month to month, and person to person. So again, the same thing holds true in trading. And what I've found is when people come to me with psychological issues, especially like hesitation and anxiety, or maybe over trading or playing with their stops, that kind of stuff, what I've found is that if we go in and we fix the issues with their system, 9 times out of 10, all the other problems take care of themselves, and the other 1 time out of 10, those problems become relatively easy to address, because now we've fixed what was really a primary contributor to the problem. Now, what came out of all this and where it can benefit you, I've got some free videos over at TradingSystemMastery.com, and the links are just right down below here. I invite you to go check out these free videos, because it speaks more to how your trading psychology and your trading systems specifically are interrelated, and what you can do about it so that you get a good synergy instead of conflict and things that interfere with good trading, good successful trading for you. So anyway, Go check it out, because there are a few things that people can afford to be naive about, and that is that yes, there are powerful people in the world. To sit there and think that everybody in the government and everybody in powerful positions is looking out for the little guy, that's very naive. We got to learn how to live knowing that they're there, and that's fine. We can. And in trading, there's certain things that we can't afford to be naive about. And again, one of them is, is a system properly documented? If you're getting one from somebody else, you need to be able to look at it and immediately, within minutes, look at it and know, is this something that I'm going to be able to trade consistently, or is it going to give me problems? Or if it's something you're creating yourself, how do you put one together? How do you document it properly so that it is easy to trade and trade consistently? And then it also, with a part of the consistency, when you go to trade something, you need to have the consistency there so you can measure it and know how good it is. That's why your trading system, and yes, your trading system is crucial to your trading, but not just having a good strategy. It has to be a good functional part of your operation. So go check out the free videos. If you have any questions, let me know. Brian McElwain, Inside Out Trading. Talk to you soon. Cheers.